Hello everyone, welcome to Sharmit. In this session, we are going to discuss about another very important topic related to ngTemplateOutlet directive, where we are going to see how to implement a nested concept for this directive. Okay, so mainly we are going to see how we can create a condition where we are using the nested concept of ngTemplateOutlet directive. But before we proceed with further session, I would like to recommend you to please go and check out the previously released sessions first, because they all are in proper sequence and sync. So if you follow them sequentially, then it would be much more easier for you to understand the ongoing topic. Because for time being, we are just mainly focusing on how to implement ngTemplateOutlet directive in nested concept. Okay. Alright, so let's get started, and we are going to proceed in the similar way. Firstly, I'll explain you the requirement. We will discuss what are prerequisites like module, even though from last couple of sessions we are already discussing these things, but I'm assuming that maybe some of you directly watching this session, so for them I just I'll let you know like how to import the module that we need for using ngTemplateOutlet directive. Okay, alright, so let's get started. So firstly, you need to go to app.component.ts file. So you just need to search for this file, app.component.ts, and here in this file we can import the directive, we can import the module which is common module. So just need to write here common module. Once you write here common module, it will automatically import this line. If it is not added, please add it manually, because without this we are not able to use ngTemplateOutlet directive. Okay, even though it is also needed for ngIf, ngFor, but always remember for whatever purpose you are using it, you are importing it, you should know about it. Okay, alright, so once this thing is ready, we are good to go and use the ngTemplateOutlet directive. So for that, what we will do, we will simply go to app.component.html file. Now in this file, one heading is already there, which is AngularDirectives demo by Sharmit. Now after this, what we will do, we will write here h2, and in this h2 we will mention another heading, and this heading would be nested condition, or maybe you can write nested star ngTemplateOutlet directives in Angular. Okay, so this is the heading. Perfect. After this, what we will do, we will declare the required template. As I mentioned that we will discuss the requirement. Okay, so let's discuss the requirement first. So requirement is that I want to execute one template. From that template I will check from one template I will call another template, and from that template I'll again call another template. Okay, so let's see the practical here. So firstly, we will define one template here. So I'll write ngTemplate. In this ngTemplate, we will execute a line for okay, let's keep it as first container. Okay, so I'll give the name, and we all know that to access the template we will use a template reference variable, right? So we need to define this template reference variable here. So I will write here hash inner. Okay, for example, this is the template name. Also I'll let msg. So what it means, that we are going to receive some message as a parameter. Okay, now let's say if you are going to store it in some variable, so you can put it like this. Okay, so it will store the value in abc, but I'll show you, because this thing we have already covered when we discuss about the let, right? And when we discuss about the ngTemplateOutlet directive with context, right? But this time I'll show you another approach through which you can receive the parameter, and for that there is no need to declare variable name. You can directly hold the value in this msg. Okay, So once the message is added like this, we will add another message or maybe the paragraph. Here I will show inner template message colon curly braces, and in this curly braces we will write MSG. Perfect. Okay, so this thing is ready. Now likewise we will define the next template. So let's go here, write ngTemplate. Let me clear it, something is wrong. So we will write here ngTemplate, and in this ngTemplate we will define another message, that is P. Okay, in this P we will mention not P, from here we will execute the template. Okay, so let me put here reference variable name, so I will write here outer. Perfect. Now from this template what we will do, we will execute this. So ng container, and in this ng container we will execute it. So star ngTemplateOutlet, and in this template outlet we will define inner context. After inner there should be one semicolon, then context, after context colon, then curly braces, and here we will mention $implicit. Now some of you might not be aware of this $implicit, because we have discussed that so far we have discussed that we will use some variable here, right? But instead of variable, why we are using this $implicit? So this $implicit will help us. This is a keyword of Angular which will help us to pass the value to the template. Okay, fine. Alright, so once implicit is added, now what you can do, you can simply pass the message, whatever message you want to share. So here I will write nested call. Okay, so let's write it as nested call. Perfect. So these two template is ready. The first template is just printing the message, whatever message it will receive, and from second message we are calling it, we are executing it with and sending the message. So what do you think, will we get output here? No. Why? Because we have executed this template inside this template, but we have not executed this one, right? So to execute this we need another template. But before that, let me show you to verify the things. So here I will write ngserve -- open, enter. It will take few seconds and then will show you the output. So in output you will see that this program is showing only two heading. One is Angular directive demo by Sharmit, and the second heading is nested ngTemplateOutlet directive in Angular. Okay, fine. So let's add another ng container, and with this container we will execute the ngTemplateOutlet for outer. So let's write here ngTemplateOutlet, and inside this we will define outer. Okay, so once you write outer and save it, you will see the message, and the message is coming as inner template message, but we are not getting the actual message. So is there any issue here? Let's verify that, because it should be there, right? So what we made, did we make any mistake here? So let's verify that. We are executing outer, then it will go for outer, then in outer it will check ngTemplateOutlet, where we are checking it should be inner, that is also correct. Then context, after context there should be colon, then curly braces, and here we note implicit. Okay, IMPLICIT. Okay, so this is the mistake. It should be implicit. Let's see if it is working now or not. So let me execute. Yes, so now you can see the message coming as nested call. Okay, so likewise, if you think that there is any issue, just retrack your code and it will show you the output. So I hope this part is clear to all of you, that how we are implementing the nesting concept in Angular with ngTemplateOutlet directive. So yeah, that's all for today. In the next session we will discuss few more things. So yeah, meanwhile if you have any queries you can ask in the comment section. So thank you for watching Tech Sharmit.